that a lot of
The Boone County Distilling Company has been around for just about 10 years. Co-founded by retired police officer Josh Quinn, it's a smaller distillery on the Kentucky Bourbon Trail that makes about 400 barrels of bourbon a year. When you can't sell your product until it ages at least 5 years, it can be a tough business to predict.
It's a complex operation. It's very capital intensive, so a lot of money goes out the door before you ever sell any product. It's a business where you wish you had a crystal ball and you could look 5 or 6 years into the future to see what the market was going to look like.
The industry, which pumps billions of dollars into the state's economy and supports thousands of jobs, has faced retaliatory tariffs from trading partners like the European Union and Canada in response to U.S. trade policies, with fears of a 50% tariff looming. Canada's retaliatory measures have also included pulling American spirits from shelves, but Quinn says he isn't sweating it too much.
So the tariffs might affect a medium-sized distillery or a larger distillery much different than they do us. But for the Boone County Distilling Company, the tariffs don't affect us at all because we don't ship to Canada, we don't ship to Mexico, we don't ship to Europe.
Other small distilleries could be vulnerable, though, as trade barriers ripple through the supply chain, impacting farmers, barrel makers, truckers, and other workers tied to bourbon production. New Riff Distillery CEO Hannah Lowen sent the following statement. As an independent, family-owned business, we take pride in providing jobs and supporting our northern Kentucky community. The tariffs have a significant impact on our operations, adding costs in an already competitive industry. We remain committed to adapting and continuing to serve our customers, and we hope a permanent agreement is reached soon to provide stability for small businesses like ours. Here's Quinn's take.
If your business relies on exporting and you haven't really owned the domestic market, I think maybe you'll run into some trouble. If you're a domestic bourbon drinker, I think you're going to find a lot more availability. I think you're going to find it at better prices.
Quinn says the bourbon industry has had a slow, steady climb for 15 years, but for the last 2.5 years or so, he's seen a market correction on the horizon as a strong possibility. So for people who want to help the industry,
what can you do is go visit your local distillery, buy that bottle of bourbon, take a tour, take a tasting, buy a t-shirt, buy a glass.
In Independence, Sam Neff, Spectrum News.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.